This is the entry inspection for 25 Carr Street. It's February 2017. So the ceiling's reasonably clean, a little bit of fly poo and spots. Glass lampshade, light bulb intact, glass shades on the wall hangings there, and miscellaneous little screws and picture hook nails. So we've got a couple of tears in the wallpaper there under the light switch. As you walk around, see here at the seam again in the lounge, and here close to this window on the left. We've got one small one there, here, and three by the plug. So nets and curtains in this lounge. The curtains are free of mould. They're a little bit yellowed. There's another tear there in the corner and a big round stain mark. The oven tiles in front are quite cracked here in the front. This bit is chipped away, and there's multi-stains. The wood's intact here, and you can see the picture hooks and wallpaper peeling a bit here. We've got all the windows, all the glass is intact in this place, in the lounge. But there's little cracks and peeling bits in the paint around the window frames themselves, the windowsills. So you can see there's a bit of yellow on the backs of the curtains. Cracks there, glass intact. Okay, so the carpet itself is a bit stained. Vinyl here in the kitchen. There are no tears in the vinyl. And there's a Westinghouse Neptune oven, got a sticker on the outside. It's quite clean, minimal marks on the glass. And just a couple of little spots at the bottom there. There's two racks, a roasting tray and another little rack at top. The four elements are all fine. This one, the left front, has slight rust stains there. So the top, bench top here, there's no burn marks in there, some few light scratches on the surface, but otherwise intact, and the front end laminates are not peeling. So the drawers, clean, well the lining's old, it's a little bit marked, intact. Under the sink here, there's exposed to the back tap there. It's lined, but they're old and stained. The handles are all fixed, but they don't mean they're secure. There's tiles above where the Fisher & Paykel dishwasher is. Those are cracked here and chipped, two of them. And there's two racks here and cutlery trays and soap dispensers that close properly. There's instructions for the dishwasher inside the pantry. So pantry has 7 shelves. As you can see, the laminate is peeling off. 4 of them, 5 of them actually, and there's exposed pipework underneath the bottom shelf. Oh, sorry about that. Painted doors, chips in the paint there. The handles are rough, paint's chipped off a bit there. Nets here in and the curtains free of mould. Okay, glass intact, multi nails, and here's the cupboard has 2 shelves, the top, and torn paper type covering in the back. Right, and 2 shelves intact there, nets on this side of the curtain intact, some screw holes on the top and side frame of the frame. For mica type wall lining behind the oven, there's a couple of scroll holes, and here you can see that the wallpaper is torn a little bit. There's a pelmet here, it's got a little black crack in it actually, there's a crack there. The roller door still working, a crack here above the handle. Okay, and there's a yellow paint type stain where the refrigerator would go in the PowerPoint. Alright, over here we've got the hot water cupboard. So it's got unpainted shelves and the floor, which is just wood. And white louver doors, which are painted and they're intact, and unlined here on the wall on the left, and then wallpaper at the back top, and no watermarks in the ceiling. This is all good. Okay, the carpets are quite old, but they don't have any tears in them. Like a little dark stain there. The ceiling got 2 bulbs at either end and a smoke alarm fitted to the centre, which is service smoke alarm. We've got the bathroom here, the varnish door's all intact, some little scratch marks on it. It's painted on the back and the paint has crackles on there, and there's a towel rail which is rusty. So we've got shower here, shower stainless steel tray is clean. There's a little bit of mould on the bottom of the shower curtain. The rose is here intact. There's a chip in the Ceratone type lining above the shower, and straight ahead in the corner there's a soap holder there. And on this side we've got hardy glass type tile pattern that's all intact. Right the way around there's a bit of a chip here under one of the towel rails, 2 towel rails next to the wall, and a tap with hot and cold. The bath itself has a slight rust mark there and a couple around the plug hole. So plug here. So the vinyl's intact, so a couple of scuff marks. And the bottom of the shelves here is swollen, and you can see this is very bowed. Okay. Paint chips. Bottom of this. And there's crazy cracks inside the basin. Right, the mirror has blemish at the top and bottom. You can see there. The windows are intact, mottled aluminium window frames, some paint chips on the ceiling, and a Mistral extractor fan, and one little hook on the back of the door. Okay, so sorry, we missed the toilet. The toilet here has wallpaper on the top half. It's peeling along the seam. There's a plastic orangey shade. There's another peel in the seam at the back. The window's intact, aluminium with mottled glass. The back of the door is painted, and the paint's kind of come away along the edge. There's a doorstop intact here, the vinyl's intact. One little hole, the vinyl plastic toilet seat which is intact, and stain-free toilet bowl and no chips. Alright, the door is also varnished with the toilet thing on it. It's got a couple of little scratches in there. Okay, the hallway also has these wood panels. The wood panel has been marked there on the right. This is another storage space with 5 wood shelves and empty and carpeted, grey carpet inside. And he's left a pillow behind. Alright, bedroom 2 down the end. It's got miscellaneous marks on there, so these are all being photoed. This is a hole in the carpet, round hole, right outside the wardrobe. The wardrobe has got a painted grey door, a few screw holes there, and some stickers and some hooks for hanging clothes on the back. And on this side, it's got a couple of little pin marks in the paint. Painted inside the wardrobe, so you got a shelf and a wooden rail and another bare wooden shelf and a bit of cut out felt on the ground. And it's got quite a bit of mould staining on the right hand side. Okay, the wallpaper here is in original condition. There's quite a few screw holes and pin picture type holes all around. There's wallpaper peeled there and along the skirting, and peeling at the seam there. These windows, aluminium, are all intact. The curtains here have mould staining. The nets are intact. The window edge is very peeling. Paint is peeling very much. Here in the corner there's another rip in the wallpaper. These ones, this one and this one also has a bit of mould staining there. Okay, and you can see the wallpaper come away. So the nets here, glass intact, but again paint peeling on the window frame. Okay, the ceiling has got some fly poop on it. It's got a metal, slightly rusty metal light shade, and then this was an old fixture for the smoke alarm, but the smoke alarm's moved to the hallway. Okay, so this is the master bedroom now. It's a varnished door which is intact. It's just got a couple of scuff marks. The back of it is also varnished. There's stickers, 2 stickers stuck on the back. This is the wardrobe door, and unusually the wardrobe door is fitted backwards. Okay, so a few stickers, hooks on there, and painted, and then it's got this really peeling, torn wallpaper, and at the base it looks like a bunch of bleach marks and dark marks on the carpet. Yes, okay. So we've got wallpaper here, which also has little, lots of picture hooks, but also little seams, little tears all pulling apart at the seams. We've got nets here, short nets and longer curtains. This curtain has some mould staining on it. So does this one. Yep, all of them do actually. So the glass is intact, so there's a large tear here in the wallpaper. So that's on the side of the room next to the wall, which is leading to the ensuite. There's a blue paint mark on the wallpaper as well. And there's 2 light shades which have got fly poop marks on them. The ceiling is painted. There's a crack here and the paint in the centre, and it's flaking here all along the ranch lighter side. Okay, full length curtains here have some light scuff marks, but they're actually not mouldy. There's nets here, stainless aluminium ranch slider intact, and the carpet is in old condition. There's a kind of a hole here, which is very much the centre, and it's darkened and a bit of ripples in this carpet. Okay, we'll go into the ensuite. So this door is a bit damaged. It's varnished, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 dents in it, significant ones, and a scratch above the handle. Okay, and on the back of it has some sticker marks, but no other damage really. The light switch there has chipped on the top corner. There's nets in here. Curtains have light mould staining. This is just the one curtain, correction. Painted walls. There's a nail here, hanging mirror. The basin is unblemished. 2 taps, hot and cold. And under here we've got cracks, and the laminate's coming off the edge at the bottom. Otherwise alright. So the carpet in here has also got various yellowy marks. There's a door stop here. Leads onto the vinyl. The vinyl is intact. There's a slight ripple behind the toilet seat. The toilet seat has like scratches on it, but the toilet is unblemished and unchipped. And the ceiling has these grey spots on it. Light bulb with no shade. This is the cupboard. Cupboard has plywood and MDF floor and uncoated shelves. There's some kids drawing on their shelves with scribbles. And the back of the door here has a sticker and other scuff marks and a stuck on hook. So there's a couple of nail holes here around the towel rail. This rail here for the shower curtain is quite rusty. The lining is intact here.